Venezia dentro il cuore, voglio solo cori dietro le tassenne.
Spezia. 13 minutes into the match, chance for Spezia already as it's Salva running down the wing trying to beat Sotil. He passes it back to Ricci, back to Salva with more room this time, and Galabinov, thanks to Modolo being inept once again, makes it 1-0 to Spezia. Now keep in mind, this club only has 5 points in the league. We tried to make an instant reply though here off of kickoff. It's Sotil turning his defender, not really even turning him, his defender was just not doing a very good job at defending, and Sotil runs right past him. Sotil then finds Fiordolino in the box and he just misses. Now 19 minutes played as Venezia are still trying to find that equalizer. It's Capello to Mbayo, the Belgian Bolt. Can he finish this one? No. Fast forward to the 35th minute where Spezia have a corner and it's punched out very nicely by Celine, leaving it to Fiordolino, who leads this little counterattack here. No Spezia defenders anywhere near Sotil, and all he has to do is just beat the keeper. Psych, there's one man that decides to go for a last-ditch tackle, and as a result of that, although we don't have a penalty, Spezia do go down to 10 men. Once again, Venezia on the attack. Fiordolino now. He passes it to Riccardi. Riccardi threading it to Sotil, and Sotil exposing this left side of the edge of the box, and he gets fouled in the box also, and this is a penalty, and this is exactly what we needed. And Sotil buries it. He wasn't going to miss, obviously. But of course, it was only 1-1. We kind of wanted to get more goals, and Fiordolino gets past his defender, and he has all this room. Capello he sees, and he passes it to Capello. Capello turns and fires, and there it is. The turnaround, 2-1 to Venezia, just like that. 62 minutes played. Now it's Sotil once again trying to expose. Well, actually, he is very much exposing this Spezia defense. Leaves it for Fiordolino, and Fiordolino is not going to miss from there, or at least usually he doesn't miss from there. It's 3-1. Next match, please. Juventus, second leg of the Coppa Italia. Now, last time we faced this team, we beat them 2-0 at the, quote, Allianz Arena. So with a 2-0 advantage, I'm going to go a little more defensive in this match because I think that might be the safer option. Well, Juventus, well, I kind of underestimated Juventus, to be honest, because they went guns blazing. Higuain here, he threads it to Henderson, and Henderson softly just slots it home. Already 1-0 after just 6 minutes of play. So much for that defensive strategy. Now 17 minutes played. Awkward defensive play by both of our defenders. Armini just gives it right to Ronaldo, something you probably should never do, and Modolo fouls him in the box. And that's right, I just choked a lead in a matter of 19 minutes. But hey, we can always be hopeful that no, we can't. It's Ronaldo on the penalty. Juventus continuing to absolutely dominate this match as once again Ronaldo is just by himself. Modolo just can't seem to contain him whatsoever. No one really can, but Modolo's doing an extra terrible job at it. And now we are 3-0 down against Juventus. We have to score 2 more goals to even consider advancing to the next round. This has become a complete mess. But there was still hope. An attack for us as Zuccolini on the ball. He passes it to Capello. Capello with a nice through ball to Yusuf Male, and Male puts it in the back of the net, bottom right corner, and we are still in this. We still have to score another goal though. Juventus had other ideas. They were not going to let us back in this match as it's Wijnaldum to Higuain, and Higuain makes it 4-1 to Juve.
And now they have the ball back. Fine pass from Gonzalo Higuain.
Game over, yeah!
But now we face their neighbors in Torino. Nothing really happened in this match whatsoever, so we're just going to show basically one highlight. And what is it? Well, it's Andrea Belotti making it 1-0 for Torino. Quite unfortunate. Udinese, once again another uninteresting match. But at least we had the goals. That's all I can say about this match. There's not much else I can really say about this match because, I mean, I don't know, man, it just sucked. But Capello here, near post shot, it's a brilliant finish from him, and we're 1-0 up against Udinese. Now 59 minutes played, a chance for Udinese here. It's Chinar, completely destroys Felicioli like he's nothing. And now Felicioli trying to struggle, boop, he's destroyed again. And he crosses it in for Okaka, and Okaka equalizes. Next match, please. Genoa. This match was actually much more exciting, I can tell you that at least, but Paulinho here on the wing, and yes, Paulinho from Bayer Leverkusen, passing it to Schöne, crossing it in for Cherry, and Cherry just misses the net. Now a chance for us in the 11th minute, it's Capello. Capello running away from his defender, goes into the edge of the box, he crosses it in for Fiordolino, and Fiordolino gets it saved by the keeper. 14 minutes now, it's Sotil with the attack, he passes it to Riccardi, to Fiordolino, and Fiordolino with a beautiful, exquisite turn, and an exquisite finish to top onto it. Ah, mwah. 1-0 to Venezia. Genoa with their own attack here now as Berami brings it to Paulinho. Paulinho just lets it hit his face at first, but then he finally actually does something with the ball. Crosses it in for Cherry, and a near post finish makes it 1-1. Later on, it's Venezia once again. Riccardi back heel to Capello. Capello turns his defender. 39 minutes played, it's Fiorellino now, he passes it to Lolo, Lolo threading it to Capello, all he has to do is beat the keeper and he just can't. Now 66 minutes played, Venezia continuing to dominate this match. Lately for some reason we've been able to actually find more attacks, and it's kind of weird, but now it's Sotil, he brings it out to Riccardi, Riccardi tries to take the long shot and it's a brilliant save by the keeper. And now once again, it's Sotil running the show. It just seems like he's also been improving quite a bit in the last couple episodes. But he runs into the box, gets fouled in the box. This just seems like a pattern he does. But it does lead to, once again, another penalty. And Sotil to bury this one and give us the lead. Nope. Nope. You're on your own, team. I'm done. I'm done. Done. And with 9 more matches to go, we are 8 points above the relegation zone so far. And I'd say that's pretty good compared to the other teams way below us. Lecce, Bologna, and Brescia. So at least there's that. But they also can very much overtake us at any point in time. But again, 14th place in the league, I would say we are definitely overachieving. For sure. Crotone. Now all I'm going to say is that there's a reason why this club only has 4 points after 30 matches. Juventus. Attack for Venezia in the 15th minute, a pretty big shocker because we are facing Juventus, but then again, this game is trash. Nonetheless, it's the Belgian Bolt, all by himself. He decides to cross it in, nothing comes of it, but he gets it back, he passes it to Sotil, and sadly enough, it's right at the keeper. But then Juve started to actually play like normal Juventus as Aubameyang brings it to Bernardeschi, to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo just blasting the post. Someone's gonna have to check that post. I feel like there might be a dent in it. Juventus on the attack, and once again it's Cristiano Ronaldo as he, this time, fools our top defender, Nicolo Armini. He's making Armini look like Mustafi under Emery, basically, but here's a little cross. Armini tries to head it out, and then once again another clearance, and here comes a header from Capello. Not really good enough, but the Juventus defender decides to pretty much head it right towards Sotil. Now Sotil has the ball, running away from Aaron Ramsey, and Aaron Ramsey decides to foul him in the box. It is about the 3rd time Sotil has been fouled in the box. And we have a penalty. Sotil now to hopefully bury this one. Yes, he does. Thank the Lord. And we are 1-0 up against Juventus. But of course, that move was just going to make Juventus even more pissed off at us. I mean, multiple shots, no goal. So what does Ronaldo do? He toys with our defense, and a good save by Celine. And that's not even a good save. That is a fantastic save. And like I said, Juventus were not going to stop. It's Ronaldo. He fake shots, passes it to Wijnaldum, and now Wijnaldum then threads it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo then passing it back to Wijnaldum, and Wijnaldum near post finish, and it's 1-1. Unlucky. But then Juventus obviously didn't want to just have a draw. No, they wanted the win. It's Aubameyang, but Aubameyang gets put off by Riccardi enough that he misses the target completely. So well done, Riccardi. Oh, but this was a different Venezia team, for some reason, I don't really know. But Atalanta were facing a team that they could not destroy within the first 29 minutes as a shot from Fiorellino, and that's a great save by the keeper. 35 minutes played now, it's Sotil once again creating just a massive spotlight for himself in this episode, and no, not this time does he get fouled in the box, but he does whip in a cross for Fiorellino, who gets on the end of it and equalizes for us in the 36th minute. Thank you, Fiorellino. Thank you very much. Now, with Sotil creating a spotlight for himself, so did Captain Italia. But a chance here for Atalanta here. Armini is not here to save the day. Luca Fiorellino tries to clear it out. Not a very good clearance whatsoever. But at least Lazzarini is there. Once again, another attack for Atalanta. I mean, we didn't have many chances after that goal, but it's Muriel this time just missing the net. So at least we maintain 1 point. In Napoli, 1-0 Napoli. Brescia, it's simple. We win, we stay up. And of course, when the message is calling, Venezia are not going to ignore it, as Riccardi, great through ball to Riccardo Sotil, and Sotil for the first time in however damn long, actually scores in open play. It's a brilliant finish, and it looks like finally we can rely on his finishing. But of course, we weren't going to be happy with just one goal, because I mean, Brescia could easily come back from that. Semprini, great ball to Fiorellino, and Fiorellino's just going to softly put it right around the keeper. 2-0 to Venezia FC. I think we're staying up. And just to end off a great day, it's Riccardi with so much room. He passes it to Sotil, the star man of this episode so far, who threads it to Fiorellino. Fiorellino could finish it, but he decides to sweat it right to the Belgian Bolt himself, and Dylan Mbayo clinches next season for us. Ironically enough, that was the last match of April, so table review once again. It's a good time to actually show the table since we did actually confirm that we are staying up for next season. But anyways, as you can see, the gap between us and the relegation zone actually grew even more. It's now 13 points, and with, well, 4 games to be played, well, it's kind of mathematically impossible to be relegated now. But that's fantastic, knowing the fact that our next matches are Roma, Bologna, Lecce, which I feel like we probably could beat, and Inter Milan, current league leaders. And welcome to the Youth Academy. It's not that great, but we do have one player, but we'll get to him in a second. First off, Marco Rossi. At least he has a maximum potential of 80. That's really the only thing I can say. Giuseppe Marino. There's really nothing to say about this guy. Andrea Recci. He's gotten worse, but finally. Valerio. Romano. Please, Maqwell, in the editing phase of this right now, add some angel music. Yes, thank you. This man is the future. The pure I feel like I say future way too much. But anyways, he is truly the future with 83 to 96 potential, only 17 years old at a 68 rating right now. Oh, next season is going to be a blessing in the back. But now we face Roma. Started out pretty well for us in the 33rd minute, a counterattack here. Actually, no, I fooled you. Did you get fooled? Probably not. But it's El Yunusi. He passes it to Zaniolo. Zaniolo now scouting out someone in the center. It's Schick.
Simple catch, really. Well, oh, he's given it away. And a goal!
Of course I would do that. It's Bologna time. 18 minutes played, a chance for Venezia already. It's Lorenzo Lolo, who hasn't really starred much in this episode, nor really this entire season. Brings in the cross to Riccardi, and Riccardi with the blast into the back of the net. 1-0 after just 20 minutes. Riccardi, oh, we better be looking forward to him next season. He's gonna be something, I can tell you that now. 31 minutes played, chance for Bologna. It's Sansone on the wing getting this ball. Now he tries to find someone. He decides to pass it to Orsolini. Orsolini then crossing it in for Discount Ibrahimovic, and it is 1-1. But right before the end of the half, a chance for Venezia. It's Lolo. He passes it to Capello, to Fiorellino. Fiorellino with the beautiful over-the-top ball to Lolo, and Lolo's just gonna chip the keeper, and we retake the lead. 49 minutes played, Bologna on the attack once again. Sansone to Orsolini. Santander back to Orsolini. Please come back, Orsolini. I miss you so much, Orsolini. 73 minutes played now, a chance for Venezia once again. It's Felicioli turning into a midfielder, passing it to Fiordolino, to Capello. Capello back to Fiordolino, and it's just a 2-on-1 versus the keeper, and Capello gets the sweat and makes it 3-2. We reclaim the lead once again. Can we keep it though? No, we can't. But just one more chance for Venezia to possibly find once again another goal, as the defender from Bologna completely messes up the header, giving Fiordolino the advantage and just the keeper to beat, as all he has to do is finish it. It's saved, but then Capello is right there to put it in the back of the net. One of the most intense matches I've played in this game, also in the Serie A so far. 4-3 victory for Venezia, a hard-fought victory. I'm feeling the heat, boys. Lecce, let's get another dub. 3 minutes played, already an attack for Venezia. It's Fiordaliso threading it to the Belgian Bolt. Dylan Mbayo with just a few defenders to beat, but you think that's going to stop him? He passes it to Fiordolino though, then to Sotil. But then another chance in the 9th minute this time. We are completely dominating Lecce like they're absolutely nothing. And now it's Sotil leaving a defender right on his ass. And now all he has to do is either just take a shot or leave it for someone. He brings it to Fiordolino, and once again, somehow we still haven't scored. But don't worry guys, I'm still feeling the heat. It's Mbayo to Fiordolino, back to Dylan Mbayo, and Dylan Mbayo, whoop, right past the defender, right past everyone, takes the shot, and once again it's another save. But this wasn't going to stop us. We still just continue to bombard the attacks. It's Sotil once again on this wing, and what's he going to do this time? He turns the defender like nothing, tries to take it himself, and it's turned off the post. Are you serious? Can you please just let me score in this game? We go into the 63rd minute where finally, just maybe, Venezia will actually score a goal. It's Fiordaliso this time. He passes it to Fiordolino. Fiordolino, please. Oh my god, just kill me! But it's fine though, I'm still feeling the heat. It's gonna be... Alright, last match, and it's against Inter Milan. All you need to know is that Valerio Romano, our left back god, is starting today. I wouldn't say this was the very best time to actually put him in the match. He didn't really do anything in the match, but I mean, we weren't very good in this match either. I mean, it's Inter Milan. They are the league leaders. I wasn't really expecting much, to be honest. But it's Eriksson. It's intercepted by Lolo, but then Lolo gets tackled, and then that just leads to another mistake by us and a goal to Inter Milan. And just like that, we lose our last match of the season. Unfortunate enough, but hey, we're staying up, boys. We are staying up. And so, the season ends. Let's go over the tables, the stats, and the rest of the info. You know the deal. So, this is the first view of the table. We finished 13th in the league. We finished 12 points above the relegation zone, and I couldn't be happier with that performance. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I know there's a very huge gap between the Serie B and the Serie A, but my god, man. You didn't even win one match. How did you even promote? But here's actually a better view of the table. Yes, look at that. It's the old version of the table you would see in older versions of the career mode. I don't know why they really removed this. It's nice that they added the other feature, but I don't know why they just removed this. This was just nicer to look at, to be honest. But just to kind of round off the top 6 here, Inter Milan, not even Juventus, Inter Milan won the league, which is quite interesting to say the least. Maybe they're the ones that will be challenging in the next couple seasons, who knows. But now to look at the top scorers, top assists, and clean sheets in the league, and the top scorer was Lukaku with 21 goals, followed by Ronaldo with 18, and then Aubameyang with 18. No one within the top 15 for us. Assists wise though, pretty different story. Although Eriksson and Wijnaldum tied for first in assists, there was Dybala in third, then Insigne fourth, Aubameyang in fifth with 11, and who else had 11? None other than our boy Alessandro Capello with 11 assists. I didn't even pay attention to him that much. I mean, to be fair, I feel like we still need a big upgrade. He's still decently reliable. And remember when I said that Celine is better than Donnarumma? Well, there's my proof. Ignore the fact that they're tied. Just look at the fact that Celine is above Donnarumma. That's all you have to know. But now, time to look at the club stats. And I would say I'm pretty impressed for what we actually produced this season. But Alessandro Capello was our top scorer. 17 goals in all competitions, 13 assists. I wouldn't say he was our best player. I definitely would not say he was our best player. A lot of the goals he got were in the Coppa Italia as well, so keep that in mind. He did really well in the Coppa Italia. If this was based on the Coppa Italia, yes, he would be our best player. But in the Serie A, I don't think so. For me, though, Luca Fiordolino, who is rated second in the top scorers of the club with 11 goals, 8 assists, was probably the best player of the season. Dylan Mbayo and Ricardo Sotil with very solid seasons, 11 goals, 2 assists. Ricardo Sotil with 10 goals, most of them being penalties, but still, they count, and 7 assists. Also a good upgrade there. Alessio Riccardi, 5 goals, 5 assists. He started out pretty and then he got really good. So I'm very excited for the next season. The Sensei himself had 4 goals, 0 assists. Lorenzo Lolo had 3 goals, 7 assists. Youssef Male, 3 goals, 3 assists. Franco Zuccolini, not as many matches played this season, but still, I mean, 1 goal, 3 assists. At least he still contributed. Now, you're probably wondering if Empoli is going to promote to the Serie A next season, and I'm not too sure, to be honest. But what I do know is that Sampdoria and Parma are coming back to the Serie A. But on top of that, we have the playoffs of Benevento, Spal, Perugia, Empoli, Frosinone, and Chievo Verona. And now to finally look at the squad itself, the final squad after season 2, and I can say that there has been a lot, and I mean a lot, of progression made. Sotil has jumped up to a 75 after being, I believe, 70 rated at the end of season 1. Capello has grown from, I believe, a 69 to a 71, so well done to him. He will reach his max probably next season, which is 72, unfortunately enough, so we definitely might want to consider getting a new striker. I mean, that's probably on my list right now, for sure. Dylan Mbayo grew from, I believe, a 67 to a 73, so he did really well this year as well, and it really showed in his rating. Fiordolino, now 74 rated. He really should be 75, and that's definitely going to happen next season. Alessio Riccardi went from a 66 to a 71, so well done to him. Lorenzo Lolo stayed the same, but he was still a solid player. Belliccioli went from, I believe, a 68 to a 71, so well done to him as well. Nicolo Armini, Captain Italia, 75 rated. He is by far our best player. Actually, yeah, hold on. When I said Luca Fiordolino was our best player, I guess best attacking player. Now that I think of it, Nicolo Armini is probably one of the main reasons why we are still in this area. Marco Modolo, 69 rated. I mean, for what we had, I mean, I guess he was okay. I'm so glad that Andrea Cistana will be coming in. He is 77 rated, potential of 82. So, you know, our back four will definitely improve a lot next season, for sure. Alessandro Semprini, I've heard people kind of be a little indifferent about him. I like him a lot, to be honest. I do think we'll definitely need an upgrade, probably either next season or the seasons to come, because he only goes to a 73 potential, but still, he is a very solid choice. For some reason, he's just good. I don't know why. Don't look at the rating. Ignore the rating. He's actually kind of solid. Then you have Luca Lezzerini, 73 rated. He grew, I believe, 2 ratings, so good job to him as well. Then you have the Sensei, who actually grew 2 ratings. He's now 66 rated. Youssef Male is just so close to inching to that 70 rating. Fiordoliso, he has decent potential, 71. Why did I say decent? That's really not that decent. Zuccolini is old. Pomini, I hope, f***s off from the club because he just keeps asking for wage at 39 years old. St. Clair is an okay backup. He really hasn't done anything, to be honest, so we should definitely look into a backup as well. Molinaro is retiring. On the reserves, nothing too special, but then we have Valerio Romano. Oh, he looks beautiful. The man has 5-star weak foot, okay? I don't think you can get better than that. But yeah, it will be very exciting to start playing with him a lot more next season, without a doubt. Him growing, becoming probably one of the best players in the league. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. But with that being said, let's just kind of go over how this all works. It is the end of Season 2, so what does that mean? Well, that means that we get a Q&A, the transfer Q&A. So basically, I let you guys kind of control who I buy in Season 3. Anyway, so transfer Q&A will be out on Friday, but before we do that, I need you guys to suggest me a couple players. and I will list down the categories that I believe we need players, because our depth is not very good, and also our squad needs improving. This is just a suggestion list. Obviously, if you see something different, tell me, because I'm not the greatest at career mode. So let's just go down the list, okay? So we need a midfielder. Lorenzo Lolo is getting old. We need a midfielder. Striker, I think, is definitely someone we should look into. A backup striker, or even a main striker. You guys can determine that, though. We definitely need some more backup defenders, just in general. And also a backup winger or two, because Sotil gets very tired very easily, and Mbayo at times also gets pretty tired, and sometimes the Serie A is just a complete hassle, and if we get into Europe, it's going to be even more of a hassle, so let's just take care of it now. Our transfer budget is also 7 million, so just keep that in the back of your mind as well when you suggest these players. Obviously, we can sell players, and if you have any ideas in terms of selling some of our players, you know, throw him out there. You know, Semprini, I feel like we could get some decent money out of him, but you guys decide. But yeah, don't forget about the players. Make sure you suggest the players in the comments down below, because in the transfer Q&A, you don't do that. In the transfer Q&A, you vote. So anyways, with that being said, thank you for watching Season 2. I will see you in Season 3.